right. Good morning, neighbors. Woo. We gotta get some gas. There it goes. System. Now, hope you guys enjoyed those runs. Those were some good runs against some fast Coyote cars. Let me go ahead and roll my windows up, man. That first run was an ESS G2 Supercharged Gen 3 MT82 car. So we got some manual versus manual action. That car had the 120mm pulley on there. One of my boys told me he had the 100mm pulley on there, but I don't want to believe it. It was also tuned on 93, which is also why I don't want to believe it, because 100mm pulley on 93 doesn't really make any sense. Those are some good runs. Very, very similar setup to the previous ESS car I ran. The only difference is that one was a Gen 3 car, one was a Gen 2 car, and the Gen 3 car did have a tire on it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and run those clips against the Gen 2 car that did not have the tire, so you guys can go ahead and see how much of a difference, how much of a difference a drag pack actually does make, because it is very, very, very noticeable. also tell the sound of the clutch pedal, it has gotten progressively worse. Now, it was bad throughout the whole weekend because I did go ahead and take this car to a couple car meets that were about, you know, 30, 45 minutes away, you know, roughly that time period, and it really wasn't that bad. And after I got, you know, those runs in against the ESS car, it really started to go ahead and vibrate real bad. Now, I looked on the forums, I looked online, and some people say that, you know, it vibrates like this because like it's really, really, really bad right now. You guys 100% can hear it. You guys probably heard it in the video as I was kind of, you know, coming to like, you know, the correct speed. You guys probably heard the clutch start to vibrate, the pedal vibrating. People said that this happens when the clutch isn't installed properly. Now, this clutch was already in the car when I did buy this vehicle, and obviously the previous owner said I needed to break it in. So I'm under the assumption that this was probably going on before they sold the car to me, and I guess that was their reasoning. Oh, it needs to be broken in. I don't know. I don't think the clutch was installed improperly because, you know, I've been beating on this car. You guys have been seeing it on the channel. I've been racing the shit out this thing, you know. So if the clutch was installed incorrectly, I feel like I would have known. I feel like something would have happened by now, but I mean, obviously something is happening right now. So definitely need to go ahead and, you know, have a plan of attack. Now, obviously, doing any type of like additional power mods right now is probably a bad idea because this thing could literally be a pull away from completely exploding. As far as the clutch, what the fuck is all this? Jesus Christ, bro. Texas roads in a nutshell. This thing could possibly be a pull away from exploding, but you know, we'll see. It could just be like, you know, this is just what happens with the twin disc clutch in here, because I mean, they told me it had the street clutch in here, the street clutch, but I had the street clutch in my white car, and this don't feel like the street clutch. This feels way more forgiving, way more just a better engagement at higher RPMs going fast. Now, something else that has been going on with this car recently, ever since, you know, this clutch pedal started to vibrate a lot, is I'm not getting any slippage, you know, racing it. Knock on the plastic. I'm not getting any lockout at higher RPMs, talking about, you know, shifting from third to fourth, fourth to fifth. But what is happening is I'm getting lockout when I'm trying to shift, you know, fifth to third. So, you know, obviously, what the hell are you doing, brother? When I'm trying to go from fifth to fourth, that's fine. But when I try to go to fourth to third, you know, I'm getting lockout. So I have to essentially go ahead and put the car back in the fifth, go to fourth, and then go to third, and it works. So maybe something is wrong with the clutch, because I'm starting to get that, you know, quite literally every single time I try to downshift, let's say from like, you know, fifth gear, you know, 60 something miles an hour to go to third, I get that lockout. So let me know down in the comment section what you guys think's going on. I mean, literally, like, just driving around right now, the car's in fifth gear cruising, and it's making that noise. So I think something's going on. The issue is, you know, obviously, you know, this car has the stock TR-3650 5-speed. It don't really make sense because I have the long tube headers on here. I need new long tube headers because these are on the car. The ones that are on the car right now are rusted, and they are like some eBay headers. So I would need to get new long tube headers because I'd have to come off to access the transmission to do the clutch. Obviously, you know, putting back the stock 5-speed, you know, wouldn't be it would kind of be a waste of time. But I mean, I'm not having any issues with the transmission, so I don't know. It's like one of those things where it's like you need to replace one thing, and then, you know, fuck, you know, it goes into 3 different things should be replaced. Because if I need to replace the clutch, it would make sense to go ahead and replace the headers and the transmission at the same time, and then I wouldn't have to worry about it at all, you know. So it's just one of those things where I'm gonna have to think about it and kind of plan out, you know, some type of attack. I'm probably just gonna full send it because I do want to go ahead and turn the boost up. I do want to go ahead and send the head unit in to get upgraded. to like the D1X, because the D1SC, I looked online, it's probably not going to make that much of a difference. So I'm just going to put a D1X on here. It's already an 8-rib setup, so I'll have to, you know, find a pulley for the D1X that's going to make around the same boost as this is making, because 15 pounds out of a D1X, that should net me around like another 125, 150 wheel horsepower. So it's gonna be like a little bit more than, you know, where I wanted to put this car, but you know, 750, that'd be a good, I think that'd be an amazing spot. That would be an amazing spot. Absolutely amazing spot, especially with the T56 Magnum behind it. So we'll see, y'all. We'll see. I need to get gas, because I'm literally about to run out of gas right now. Holy shit. Alright, so got some gas. This thing literally like almost died in the fucking gas station. It got that low. I ain't doing that again. That was kind of sketch. I did not mean to get it that low. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, so we just got gas. Car almost died, literally in the parking lot too. The AFRs went like hella lean as I literally like kind of stopped the car, so I think I was legit out of gas completely, which I'm not doing that again, because that is not good for the pump at all. Not at all. Man, I'm smelling the E85 now. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys would do with this car. Full send it, or just go ahead and fix the clutch, the trans. Well, not really fix the trans, but replace the transmission with something a lot better. Replace the headers, and then just focus on weight reduction. Because honestly, I think that might be the move. I know that's the smart thing to do right now, is to just fix what I know 100% needs to be upgraded, and then also go ahead and get these seats out this car, put some racing seats in here with the harness, because I mean, I had a passenger, and I mean, this car, it did pretty well. It did really well. I was surprised, man. I really was surprised. And yes, that all-motor car is actually that fast. That car pretty much has the same setup as far as weight reduction, minus the 10 can that I would do with the 350. Pretty much TBM brakes, smaller, you know, wheels, and bias ply tires, you know, when I do boost that car, or, you know, after I boost that car. So it's actually moving out the way it should, because I mean, that was a 700 horsepower Gen 3 MT82 car. Yes, it was a manual car, but you know, a Gen 2 with, you know, fully bolted on, Cobra Jet manifold, you know, stock cams, it's able to outrun it. I mean, that just goes to show you how much weight reduction does matter, and just having a proper setup. So, you know, not saying that Gen 3 car is not properly set up, but you know, boost to 93 against an E85 car, weight reduction, strictly set up for rolls, you know, anything can happen. But yeah, this thing is crazy, dude. This like, look, and it goes away. It's nuts, man. It's nuts. All right, hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. If you guys like this type of content on the channel, make sure you drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications. I'm gonna keep an eye out on the 2-valve, monitor some things, and I'll let you guys know the plan of attack when I decide what we're gonna do with the car. If we're gonna go ahead and just fix all the issues that need to be addressed right now, turn up the boost, full send, we'll see. We'll see. So if you guys enjoyed, like I said, do all that good stuff. Deuces.